Now, I had came across a social media post with a sister that had posted about 30 pictures of black women ranging from the 1900s to probably like the 1950s, and just showing how graceful they dressed, how modest they dressed, and how glamorous they dressed while being covered up. And she was just explaining how far it is from, having their asses all out and they cleavage all showing, their breast all out, and how things have changed. Before I give my opinion, I want you to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you already subscribed, then good looking out. Thank you, and I appreciate it. So when you go back to when we was, just coming out of slavery, we was, doing our own thing. The symbol of beauty was the white woman, right? And being that symbol, they were conservative. But as time started to go on, they started to get a little more loose, like with the Playboy and, all of the sultry and raunchy stuff. So as they started to get a little more loose, naturally, black women follow suit. Even if we don't want to admit it, we are a microcosm of white society. Like, we follow white society, even though it's not on purpose, it's psychological. And it's been that way because of the structure of slavery, of white society. See, when things are taboo in white society, they're taboo in the black community. When they become acceptable, they also become acceptable in the black community. I'm saying when they become acceptable in the white community, they become acceptable in the black community. I don't care how you want to twist it. That is what it is. And it may not, I know it's not on purpose, but it's psychological. It's psychological because of, the relationship we have going back to the slave times, to the slave era. So what they do, we eventually follow. And that's the same thing that happened with the black woman, because black women were modest. They were dressing gracefully. They were beautiful, and they were covered up. That's what the sister said in her post. Like, it's far from what it used to be, how black women were beautiful and covered up compared to the social media era where black women got their asses out. And so that's what happened. We started to follow them. And as they became more loose, our women became more loose. The black woman started letting things that she normally wouldn't do, she started to do them because it was acceptable in the mainstream society. That's not the only thing you see that has happened. It's happening right now. They're changing the genders right now. They're doing a lot of things right now that used to be taboo, that have become acceptable. They were taboo in the black community, but because the greater society is accepting it, now black people are accepting it. So that's what happened with black women. And then you can just go into, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s with the rap music, with everything, and put in half naked women on camera in black women. And it's just become something that's normalized in the black community. A black woman with her ass out, showing her cleavage, the love and hip hop thing where, I call it, that's where the first time I seen it. Maybe somebody can help me out. When did the trend come? When black women started wearing, the dresses or the shirts where half their breast is hanging out and you see that bone through the middle of their chest. Yeah, all of that. All of that has become acceptable, and social media also pushes it. So social media, like, you have to be a strong-minded woman not to go on social media these days, because I know the attraction is so strong to get on there and, show your boobs, show your body to perfect strangers, because you get likes, shares, and people follow you, and people, acknowledge you, and you get that attention. So I know that social media plays a big part in what's going on today. And it's a good question to ask. What happened from back then? When you look at these sisters, I'm gonna put the pictures up. When you look at these sisters are amazingly beautiful. And black women today are amazingly beautiful. But the morality, right? The sense of having some kind of shame, the sense of having, like some care for yourself, some respect for yourself is out the window. It's gone today. And I'm not saying that you can't find women. There's plenty of women that are just like that, dress covered up, that's stylish, that's classy, that's beautiful, that's graceful. Today in 2021, there's still women like that. Social media don't give them the props. Social media wants you to be half naked. So let me know what you think about this video. Let me know I want to know your opinion in the comments. And with that, this is Black Authentic Truth.